It's the 96th day of the year, and I am wearing a weight vest. This is a 40-pound weight vest that I bought. It just arrived. Super excited. I'm just wearing it for no reason all the time. I've gone for a bit of a run with it on, and that was fun. But primarily what I've been doing is I've been doing 2 chin-ups every five-ish minutes throughout the day. So just 2, because I read in 4 Hour Body, there's a story of a guy who took his bench press with 225 pounds from 3 reps to 18 reps in 2 weeks by doing 2 reps every 5 minutes and increasing the weight, but never increasing the reps or reducing the rest time. So that's the experiment right now, is can I increase my pull-up strength 5 minutes at a time. And I'm getting bruises on my shoulders under here. And I know I shouldn't wear it shirtless, and it's super lame of me, but if I had to review this in some fashion, which I do, I would say I could use some padding under here, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's great. It doesn't interfere with range of motion much or at all. It's a bit like dense right here. It's like a big prego belly. So you need some assistance doing push-ups, like you need grips under your hands or something to get a full range of motion. But it doesn't interfere at all with pulling, with any kind of pull-up motion. Of course, I look like a massive dork running in the park. But yeah, that's the exciting news of this week. Also, I am out of debt, and now, like, my Spartan year, my Spartan existence really has to start now. I have like 3 paychecks left in the work year with which I have to save to take the summer off as normal. So I gotta be saving hard starting now, like buying nothing extraneous. The weight vest was on sale and very reduced, because there was a 20-pound weight vest for $70 here in the city that I was always thinking about buying, and heavier weight vests online were always over $100, and this one came down in price. It was $80, so I grabbed it, and it's great, and I'm happy. But purchasing things really stops now until I've got $2,000 saved up. This past weekend, or the end of this week, signified my 90 days of sobriety being over. And so on day 93, I had my first drink again. And I found, kind of as expected, that as much as I missed it in so many ways and was nostalgic for it, drinking is also pretty boring and doesn't feel that good. If you completely reset your system, it changes and you see the downsides. Like, I did have fun. Like, I did feel better, or feel an elevated mood, and it felt nice to be back, and I felt the pressure being off of just kind of not really caring what day it was, not counting down the hours till it was time to go to bed because it's time to wake up because it's time to work. So yeah, I did feel liberated emotionally, but also it wasn't that great. And I'm really aware of the money, of course, as opposed to, like, and I wrote this in a blog, but when you drink, especially the way I was drinking, you're always nickel and diming yourself with $20 bills. Like, it's a 20 here and a 20 there and 2 20s on Friday. And then you have no money, but you don't really think about how much you spent because it was all relatively low amounts. Whereas, like, taking $100 to the bookstore is really fun and rewarding, and I know that I spent that money. I know that I had it. I know that I chose what to buy, and I know that that money is now gone. So I just feel more cash conscious. Cash conscious, as my friend Connolly would say. And my blogging streak finally broke. There was a day where I forgot to post just because I was so relieved it was the weekend finally. So my string of blog posts ended at like 60 or 70, something like that. I can't remember when I posted the first Friday Fitness blog. But it's still there and still rolling along, and I'm still writing and thinking. And yeah, what I'm really looking forward to, with there being so little time left in the work year, even though it is going to drag on for the next 2 months, is that I will really have the time and energy to think about finding another true source of income, like finding a job in fitness at a running store or at a gym or something like that. I can really start to look around and make bigger moves forward than I can when I'm just working and training all day and then trying to recover and not dig myself into a hole. Because the marathon is 50 days away, and yeah, I don't need to get sick or overtrained or anything in that time. So yeah, that is what seems like a very eventful week here in Friday Fitness land.